What the fuck? So, yeah, this match. In an evening filled with great matches, occasionally, you get this. You had to do this. Oh, God. Okay, allow me to state for the record. I know why they did this. I know. I just feel like they should have done differently with the context of every character they have on their roster to do this, and why did and it kind of risks damaging Damian Priest's stock. Like Miz is like perfectly content where he's at. John Morrison, I don't know if he's content where he's at, but it's like, man, this guy was Impact World Champion. He's been a multi-time World Champion outside WWE. He comes back and just does all this. And you're left wondering, what the hell did we do to deserve this? I get it. They had a movie they had to promote. They gave them money. I'm hoping Batista's pissed because some people are saying they did not want to watch the movie after what they saw. And I was thinking to myself, this could have worked if they had a more inbuilt continuity to make this work. Like, I'll acknowledge the Undertaker was a zombie, then they made him a human, and then they kind of made him a hybrid. So, yeah, he started off as the dead man walking. Let's see. We have AEW's Abden. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Abaddon. Whatever. But, but at least... at best, I'm pretty sure Abaddon is a cannibal, but let's... And she just has really awesome makeup effects. Pretty damn good makeup. So, yeah. I'm just left wondering... Damian Priest, the guy who was wrestling Gargano and did a pretty damn good triple threat match with Gargano and Leon Ruff. And he's here. He had a pretty damn good match at WrestleMania in the tag team match with Bad Bunny. Despite the issues I had, like him becoming a side character in someone else's big story, much like how Aleister Black was treated, it was like, okay, he's making this work. And now it's like he's throwing tomatoes the second week after WrestleMania. Does anyone else feel sad? Like, I don't even know why this is called WrestleMania Backlash. It's like, it's not even like, why? Why did you have to call it that? Like, it wasn't obvious? But the Lumberjack, okay, so they're making a Lumberjack match. Okay, so they're just going to get a bunch of guys so they can pay them because the network deals and whatnot, because they clearly doesn't have money. Okay, fine. So what are they going to use? Like, they use Batista for the narration. Like, okay, fine. So that's probably it. Then they went the zombie route, and I was like, is there a reason why they're zombies? Can someone explain to me why they're zombies? Can I get a reason? Any reason? Like, you have Alexa Bliss. You could have had her, like, use her demonic powers to justify the zombie appearance. Instead of just for, like, we're promoting Army of the Dead, so we have to phone this in. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm just like, but why does it come at Damian Priest's expense? What? Why? Why does it have to come at his expense? You could have used this for Alexa Bliss. There were like two things that someone brought up to me on Twitter when I was talking about this. One, we could have used Alexa Bliss and her demonic powers. That's what I said. Another user told me that they could have used this for. They could have done a skit where R-Truth is running around the arena, being chased by hordes of zombies, thinking they're after his baby title and not his brains. But no, what could have made those work ended up being this. And then Damian Priest and Miz work together to fight the zombie horde. And I was like, oh, fuck. and John Morrison gets eaten by the zombie horde because we have to find a way to kill off the two characters, but not really kill them off, even though we're still never gonna realistically explanation of how Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black survived their murder at the hands of Baron Corbin. But fuck that, right? This is the part where I'm just feel like I don't care. I generally just do not care. And remember that old report where WWE was saying blood and guts set the business back. Yeah, now, yeah, you clearly have something to stand on this. If that report is accurate, that WWE genuinely thought that about blood and guts, because ZOMG, the wrestlers are bleeding and there's violence. And it's like, oh, well, let's go with the opposite extreme where we just go as dumb as possible. And here's the thing, I get wrestling is supposed to be dumb at times, but there was, I always felt like there should have been a logical consistency to it. Like, we could have Undertaker be a dead man walking and have Paul Bear control him with the urn. Then Undertaker gains his own independent thoughts. And then we explain that he's human out of some reason. And they just did shoot promos and whatnot. We can have a guy run around with dissociative identity disorder show up in one screen, and we can have that. We can have the Fiend, a demonic presence of power and destruction, go on a revenge crusade, only to be screwed over and use supernatural powers. But there was always an explanation. They always established, there was always some form of explanation. Bray Wyatt seems always implied that Sister Abigail was more of a spiritual presence than she was human being and whatnot. It's like, it's just so annoying. And they're gonna claim moral high ground over blood and guts, setting the business back. Okay. And here's the thing. If people were going ahead and comparing it to the ending to Revolution, okay, one, AEW fans did call that out, but at the same time, I also play devil's advocate, saying I don't condone the ending. It's stupid and how it went about. But then when it came out that they hired a production company, they probably had an NDA agreement where they couldn't reveal who the company was, and they couldn't reveal all the details that went about it. We just have speculation reports from Dave Meltzer and Fightful probably and Cultaholic. It's like, I don't know what happened. Like, at least the ending to that was duds. This was planned. And here's the thing, WWE, when they really want to try, they can be the best at what they do. This is them saying, we don't care, we got their money, we got the Army of the Dead money from Zack Snyder, and we're going to ride his coattails because he's off the Justice League stuff, and his rebellious defiance against the Warner Media, which is now undergoing a merging process with Discovery, it seems. Yeah, that's a thing that's actually happening. And what happened? Did like, I'm curious to know what Batista thought about this. It was like he gave the narration and everything, and then Chris Jericho went and took a shot at them. Abandon, who has a Twitter account, which we just accept because Kane has a Twitter account, Undertaker has a Twitter account, who are supernatural forces. But okay, fine. Like, they took shots and just went to the throat on this. I went on Twitter, I took shots about their let's set the business back mentality, and I'm just thinking, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. I want to cry. It's just, and since the commentators kept trying to make this so legit, like we're supposed to be fully freaking terrified over zombies, And apparently one of the zombies was Sky Too Hottie, so you know where he's at in his career. And I was thinking like, okay, so how are you gonna explain what happened to Miz and Morrison? Are they dead? Are they zombies now? Or as Alex said, Deluxe Man as he once was called, Alex, is he gonna do this? Are they gonna really go with, oh, they were clones, those were stunt people, those were my stunt men. I was never in that match, even though I clearly physically was. But we know it's the magic of Hollywood and whatnot, and they're gonna reveal they faked their deaths as part of some big scheme. It's a big pyramid scheme, right? And even WWE seemed to imply that, yeah, even they knew, yeah, this was not working because they go ahead after the whole zombie fight between between Miz Morrison and Damian Priest, and I just gotta bring up, why are you hitting them? Zombies bite. I mean, that's not how zombie movies go. You either use a blunt instrument or you use guns. It would have at least made sense if they used steel chairs. Man, oh god, I'm laughing, but I want to cry. And then when they did that, they went ahead. WWE posted brand partnership. It's hashtag brand partnership. It's like they knew people weren't liking this. Imagine if this was with a crowd. This would have pissed everyone off, I think. And like, oh god, it's just stupid. This is just so stupid. I am I'm not, I know wrestling's not supposed to be taken seriously 100%, but this makes no legitimate sense. There's no inbuilt continuity, and if they just said Alexa Bliss controlled them, or just do a vignette promo with R-Truth running down the street, being chased by the horde of the undead, that would have been funny. That would have been entertaining. Or you could have done a meta commentary on people who were brain dead or something and just chase after something for no reason. Or, we get turned into literal zombies when we watch Monday Night Raw. We can make that joke. You are known for in jokes from time to time. You acknowledge sometimes your product's garbage. Oh, like at least blood and guts just that for what maybe we were saying. I don't know 100% accuracy. They were just mostly complaining that bad camera angle. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, zombies. No reason. Just, oh, we have a brand partnership. So uh yeah. So yeah. So so this was the thing in 2021. I sincerely hope this is it, but it's probably not. Like, Damian Priest, you gotta move on from this, man. And if you can, just talk to Triple H. Oh god, this was terrible. Like, I decided to cancel Pop Culture Omniverse video content for today just to talk about this because of how insanely stupid this was. And like I said, they could have made this work. They could have done an R-Truth video, or they could have done Alexa Bliss controlling the undead with her demonic powers. And so it's just, let's do this for reasons. It's Oh man, I can't talk about it. So this was Neo Reality Entertainment presenting the WrestleVerse Army of the Lumberjack Zombies. That was, and one of them was wearing Calvin Klein clothing, and I don't really care, but everyone liked to point that out for some reason. This was the death of Miz and Morrison, so we'll probably never see them again until next week, and then yeah, they'll probably be back tonight. But anyway, so yeah, that's my thoughts. Okay, take care, everyone. Comment, subscribe, check out our content in the description below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see y'all next time. Peace and take care.